Hello, welcome to the United Community Channel. We're back with another watch along. Sorry I'm late. Electricity went about 3/4 of an hour ago, and it only came back on a few minutes ago. So apologies for being late, but look, we're back. Another watch along. United away to Nottingham Forest. And I say it every week, but a big game, especially on the back of the results yesterday. You know, obviously Newcastle dropping points, Spurs dropping points. Huge opportunity for United to really grasp top four today and give themselves a good opportunity to get it. Now, team news. Let's get into it. Interesting team news today. I have to say, a couple of decisions out of Ten Hag that are questionable, you would have to say. So let's get into it here. Let me see. So starting 11, David De Gea in goal. I'll fix the team on the screen in a moment as well. David De Gea in goal. We have. Let me just. Why have I the wrong one up? Anyway, what? Wait now. Give me 1 sec, because that is a completely different starting 11 to what I thought was. Right, lineup's confirmed. David De Gea in goal. Delo at right back. Wan-Bissaka at left back. Lindelof and Maguire at centre backs. Three in midfield stays the same. Casemiro, Bruno and Sabitzer. And the three up front then is Anthony on the right, Sancho on the left and Martial through the middle. So, I mean, back four is completely changed. Obviously, Wan-Bissaka keeps his place, but he's now playing at left back ahead of Malacia, and Malacia, as we know, didn't really have a great game on the weekend, so or on midweek, apologies. So, interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how we get on. Obviously, the midfield is the same. Casemiro keeps his place. Sabitzer after scoring 2 goals, and Bruno. And then the forward line is the same as well. So, it's going to be interesting. Let's see what people are saying here. Let's have a look. Irish lad says, what odds is Maguire to score an own goal today? Let's not go there. I was hoping we were wearing greens, says Chris. Looks like the white jerseys. I see United jerseys are half price now in my local lifestyle, says Footy. There we go. A little bit rough, says Chris. A little bit. We had a couple of beverages last night. So a cousin of mine had her 21st. So yeah. Bit rough today, but sure, look, not like a Manchester United game to clear the head, is it? Or make it even worse, depending on how we play. So let's see what happens. But yeah, happy days. Get your score predictions in as well, guys. Let me know what your score predictions are. And I had to reset everything here with the electricity gone. So yeah, let me know your score predictions, and I want to get TikTok up and running as well, because I couldn't do that either. So, but yeah, is the 21st a big birthday, says Chris? It is. Yeah, it is. It certainly is. So yeah, I had a few pints of Smithwick's, and yeah, I'm a bit rough today, but sure, look. Hell with it. 3-1 says Aaron. Let's go. Love it. Now let me just, sorry guys, I'm trying to get TikTok up and running here as well. There we go. Yeah, interesting. Let me know, what do you think of the starting 11, the back four specifically? I mean, it's interesting. Malacia drops to the bench. Obviously, he didn't have a good game midweek. Luke Shaw, thankfully, is back in time to take his place. So it's interesting to see, especially Wan-Bissaka playing at left back, I have to say. Sorry now, guys, just about ready to go here. Now, let me just put that there. But But yeah. Ben said Casemiro is not looking good pre-game. I've just seen something come up on my screen. Let me just have a quick look here and see. Oh my God, I mean, if Casemiro is out, Sabitzer is out. Sabitzer has got injured pre-game. He's got injured in the warm-up, and yeah, Ericsson is in ahead of him. Right, so we'll get it updated. Let's have a look here as well. Is that... Oh, yeah, I mean, Sabitzer is out now and Ericsson is in. Now, look, it's not the end of the world in relation to... the change. Obviously, Ericsson is a fitting replacement, but I mean, Jesus Christ, how many players are getting injured? It's a worrying sign. It really is. Let me just double check. Yeah, Sabitzer out. Ended his. Yeah, so Sabitzer has ended his warm-up early, and he is out, and Ericsson is in. What is going on? What is going on? I don't know. But, look, it's... yeah, Sabitzer is out. Sabitzer is out, and Ericsson is in. So, let me get the starting 11 updated on the screen here as well. Yeah, I'm a bit all over the place today because of... the electricity going, and I'm hungover. So Sabitzer is out. Sabitzer is out. Ericsson is in. Cutting edge reporting here, I have to say. I'm all over the place, but we'll get it sorted here. Give me 1 second. Let's see. So Malacia is out. Wan-Bissaka plays at left back. And Delors comes in at right back. Fucking hell. Bruno, Ericsson, Casemiro, and then Martial starts up front. Get Weghorst out of that team. Get him gone. Now, there we go. Alright, okay, happy days. Let's see what people are saying. Jimmy Boy says Malacia isn't on the bench. He's injured as well. We only have 3 regulars on the bench. Rest are youth players we've tried to sell. Yeah, I mean, we're down to the bare bones. I'll give you the bench just to let you know. Butland, Williams, Gerardo, Ericsson, who's now playing, Fred, Palestri, Iqbal, Weghorst and Elanga. So we are literally down to the bare bones. So let's see how we get on. But let me know your score predictions, guys. Let me know what way you think the game is going to go. Smash the like button. Hit follow. Hit subscribe. Really appreciate it. And we'll see how we get on. But I mean, we still should have enough to get the job done here. Obviously, Forest are in a relegation fight, and you know it's not going to be easy. But I mean, you would be hoping Manchester United have enough to get the job done. Donald says 0-0. Fitzroy says 2-1. Kevin says 8-1. Ice says 3-1. 2-1 says Ian. Anya says 3-1 as well. JDM says 3-0. So teams are coming out, guys. Let me get the speakers set up. Let me get the speakers set up here. So yeah, it will be curious to see how this kind of last minute change in terms of Sabitzer off and Ericsson on due to injury can affect your team, because look, I mean, Ericsson is the utmost professional, you'd have to say, but you know, you're in the pre-match warm-up. You're well, I'm not starting today. You know, he'll have to get his head on it late. Let's hope so. But let's hope he can come out with just silence the likes of me and just put in a world-class performance, man of the match performance. But yeah, I'll give you Nottingham Forest 11 as well, guys. Navas in goal, 3 at the back, Felipe, McKenna and Niakate, if I said that right, Williams, Danilo, Freuler and Loddy, then Gibbs, White, Awaniwa and Johnson. Anyway, yeah, so there we go. Goes, thanks for the gifts, really appreciate it, pal. I'm more worried our game in Spain is going to be hard at Sevilla, says Anya. It's going to be difficult. It is. It's going to be difficult. But every game at the end of the season, business end, is going to be difficult. So, Jock is going 2-1. Marley is going 2-1. Carl is in. Good to see you. Paul says 3-2. But yeah. So yeah, to just confirming the teams, guys, it's on Sky Sports here. David De Gea in the goal. Back four, Dalot, Wan-Bissaka, Maguire and Lindelof. Wan-Bissaka moves over to left back. Malacia is not even on the bench, so there's probably an injury there. The 3 in midfield, Casemiro, Bruno and Eriksen comes in as a late replacement for Sabitzer, who got injured in the warm-up. And the 3 up front then are Anthony on the right, Sancho on the left, and Martial through the middle. I went with a 3-1 score prediction yesterday. I'm going to stick with it. I think I'll stick with it, even on the back of the changes. So, well, let's see what happens. But yeah, we are decimated in terms of injuries. No Luke Shaw, no Rashford. Obviously, Varane and Martinez are gone. Garnacho is out. Now Sabitzer. So, oh, man. Keep smashing the like button. Escobar, thanks for the follow. Dancer, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. Hit the follow button if you're new, guys. If anybody on TikTok wants the full experience, we're live over on YouTube as well. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11 all on the screen. Link is on my homepage for the YouTube channel, or just search United Community Channel. Go check it out, hit subscribe, get into the chat over there. Have to get 3 points today, says Carol. Chris says, how do you get injured in the warm-up? Oshin says, United fairly balanced today. At left full with no left leg and a right wing with no right leg. It's true. I can't disagree with you on that one. But players are going to have to step up today. Really are. Players are going to have to step up. And we're up and running. We are up and running. Huge game. Huge game, I have to say. Dalot is actually playing at right full. So Dalot is at right back and Wan-Bissaka is at left back. So there we go. Quick kind of change to what we thought. But yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see how that defence gets on today. Lovely little ball by Eriksen just to settle everything down. United starting fast here in the opening seconds. Anthony, lovely ball. Bruno squares it. Who's there? Should be a goal. Oh, Sancho. Oh, no, again. 40 seconds into the game, just like midweek. He's offside midweek, but it's a brilliant block, but he needs to be scoring. He's, 7-8 yards out? Lovely little reverse ball by Anthony. Bruno squares it. Navas puts it on a plate for him on just outside the 6-yard box. He hits the target, but the defender blocks it. You have to raise it. You have to lift it. You have to lift it. I don't even know if that's on target, to be honest with you. And it just shows the kind of confidence maybe that Sancho is playing with at the moment. Should be 1-0. Should be 1-0. Oh, man. Great start by United, though. Dale, thanks for the 5 months, pal. Really appreciate it. 5 months a member of the channel. Anyone else wants to join as an official member of the YouTube channel, guys, link is in the description. Go check out the options. What's the score? It's 0-0, guys. Anybody on TikTok, get over to the YouTube channel. We've got the scoreboard over there, the timer, all of that stuff. Link is on the homepage. Jamie says, I haven't lost a bet this entire season. I'm very good with bets, and I have put one on for this game. Nice €10 bet on a 4-1 Forest win. Good man, Jamie. I think your winning streak is going to lose today, though, hopefully. Oh, Maguire is after getting caught already, and he gets an early yellow card, and here we go. Here we go. He got caught one-on-one. The ball is put in over the top, and Maguire for pace. He steps out into midfield. It's a definite. He brings him all the way to the ground, puts his arm up around him, and there we go. And we're just seeing the confidence in Maguire when the ball is put in behind him. He just wrestles your man to the ground. Definite yellow card. Ghost, thanks for the gifts. Really appreciate it. If we win, gift a membership in the match reaction. I'm waiting till the end of this time. I actually haven't got a match reaction set up for today's game because of the electricity. So I might just keep it going. We'll just do this video a little bit longer and we'll do the match reaction through that. Yeah. Is it a pen? No. So it's a free kick on the halfway line, guys, for Forest. Dealt with easily enough by United, and Wan-Bissaka comes away with it up the right hand side. Little ball to Sancho. Navas is well off his line. He's going to clear up. We need to swap Shaw out for Lindelof, says Oisin. I'd be swapping him out for... I'd be putting Shaw in ahead of Maguire and maybe leaving Lindelof there. Look at this out of Maguire! Mother of God, man. Jesus Christ, he takes a terrible first touch and has to commit to clearing it. We may get used to this because it's going to be Maguire and Lindelof for the foreseeable. How is he the captain of Manchester United? I just don't understand it. Like, whatever about buying him, you then pay, you overpay for him, and then you give him the captaincy. Oh, man. Long throw, De Gea comes out and punches. Forest still have it though in the box. It's all over the place. Oh, and it's a block there. Who is it? I think Wan-Bissaka gets a good block on it, and Jesus, I mean, we're living dangerously here. And Anthony wins a throw. Oh, man. And thanks for the gift. Really appreciate it. Is it home or away? So United are away from home, guys. Yeah, it's a good block out, Wan-Bissaka. Can we recall Twanzebe, says Chris? I don't know, to be quite honest with you, Chris. I think the majority of loan deals, I mean, now, I'm taking this from Football Manager, that... You know, if you ever loan anybody out, you always put the recall clause on. But, I don't know. I mean, we basically don't even have another centre-back on the bench. Nathan Bishop, is he a centre-back? I'm not too sure. Gerardo, I don't know. Brandon Williams is back on the bench, so... Bruno now, lovely ball across, Sancho, one-on-one, oh, hit the fucking thing! Goes back, here we go, Delo, edge of the box, strike over the bar. I mean, Sancho, just hit it with your left foot, man. Oh my God, just no confidence. Great delivery out of Bruno. Oh, just a brilliant ball in, and it is a bit long, but you still have the angle to hit. Navas is coming out to close him down. Just have a go. If it hits Navas, you win a corner, or it drops for someone else in the box. 2 big opportunities now for Sancho, and he hasn't taken either of them. De Gea has an injury now as well. At the other end, he's hobbling. Jesus, man. Jack Butland is getting warmed up. What is going on? He's limping quite a bit. Jack Butland warming up. My God. Great to see so many people in, guys. Keep smashing the like button. Hit the follow button if you're new. Let's see. Red Nation is seriously, if you have to ask, is it home or away? Why are you even watching? Well, look, obviously some people mightn't have the kind of facilities that we all have. So just be kind. Be kind. Here's United now down the right-hand side. Bruno with a cross into the box. Great ball! Oh, jeez. And it's headed out for a corner by Felipe. Could have gone anywhere. Bruno's playing well in the opening minutes. He's after putting in some really good balls, and it's a brilliant. Oh, and that, I tell you, that defender didn't know what he was doing. He could have buried that into his own goal, and he gets lucky. It goes out for a corner. Bruno now swings it in. Outswinger. It's dealt with easily enough by Forest. And Johnson now is one-on-one with Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, good defending by Wan-Bissaka. Gets up, gets on it again. Yeah, really, really good defending by Wan-Bissaka. Rio says we can't take any more injuries. We can't. Shane says De Gea has enough of Maguire. Oh, man. I mean, long throw again now by Forest into the box. Martial with the header away. Second one comes in. It's flicked on. He's offside, surely. Delo eventually clears it. Yeah, and the flag goes up for an offside there. Jared says, I want Maguire off already. Oshin says, if I had Maguire playing in front of me, I'd be getting injured too. Let's see. Craig says, Wan-Bissaka is a beast at them tackles. You think you pass them, but nope. Massive leg. Yeah, just kind of like spider legs, really. Just coming in and just getting it away. Lindelof steps out now. Wins a throw out of it. But it's been an interesting 10 minutes, guys. Just ticking over the 10-minute mark here. And, I mean, United have had the best of the chances. Oh, just a clash of knees there between Lindelof and Johnson. It's a sore one. It's a sore one. Katie says, I guess if we get any more injuries, we can always call Phil Jones out of retirement. Oshin says, bring Weghorst on at centre half, old school, Frank Stapleton style. Bissaka reminds me of Viv Anderson. Oh man, I'm so hungover. Oh God. Here's the point of result for Arsenal today. Are they crumbling? 2 games in a row now. They've thrown away 2-0 leads. And it puts... I won't say it puts City in the driver's seat because they'll still be behind them. But City have a game in hand and can go within 1 point of them. Told ya. I don't think Arsenal are winning this league. I really don't. Bremp says Twanzebe can be called back from Stoke but isn't playing much there either. 4 times. Okay, interesting. Oh. Yeah, I mean, we're trying to play out from the back there. We eventually go along with it, and it's easy enough for Forest to deal with. Yeah, I mean, it's we really should be in the lead here, though. You'd have to say it. I mean, Jadon Sancho with 2 really good opportunities. It's mad to think that Forest have 2 European Cups. Huge club, though. You'd have to say it. What's the score? So it's 0-0, guys. 12.5 minutes gone. Anybody on TikTok, if you want to know the score or the timer or anything like that, we've got it on our YouTube. We're live over there as well. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11 on the screen. Link is on the homepage. Or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. Head over there. Hit subscribe. Get into the chat. Eriksen now onto Martial. 3 players around him. He has to go back, but United are looking dangerous on the attack. You'd have to say it. Here's Anthony now. He goes back to Eriksen. Eriksen involved in a lot of the play, in fairness to him. But Forest keep their shape and force United all the way back. Oh, Maguire, man. A simple 7-yard pass and you make a bollocks of it and put it out for a throw. My God. Who's winning? So it's 0-0, guys. 0-0. David says, I wish they could just put me on in defence instead of Maguire. I think we all wish that. He has to go in the summer, really, doesn't he? I mean, even for his own sake. Getting a bit scrappy the last couple of minutes, but what score do you think it's going to be, says Howard? Well, I went with a 3-1 score prediction for United. Yeah, so it'll remain to be seen. Let me know what you think. Get your score predictions in. It's just getting a bit scrappy the last couple of minutes. Back and forth. Is the game doing anything for the hangover rushing? It's actually making it worse, if I'm being honest with you. We need a goal here. Here's Delo now coming up the left-hand side. Cuts back in on his right, goes to Martial. He just gets surrounded and Forest come away with it. Lindelof does well, steps out. Nice little ball to Sancho. Goes back to Delo, edge of the box. Squares it. Wan-Bissaka. Anthony with a strike. Wide. He needs to improve his finishing. He really does. He has so much potential, but I hate when De Gea goes short with the kickouts, says Jared, especially to Maguire. He takes so long. Chris says, I don't think we can talk about giving up 2-goal leads. No, we can't, but we're not top of the table either, though. I honestly don't know what we will do with our injury problem, says Katie. Oshin says, I'm just imagining Ben watching our short kick-out routines with Lindelof and Maguire as our options. Yeah, Ben is at the game, isn't he? Amy says, Maguire looks exhausted. He does. Is Lingard on for Forest? No, Lingard doesn't play. Is he even on the bench? Let's see. Let's have a look. Free now, pumped into the box. David De Gea comes out. Good punch away. Yeah, Lingard is on the bench. So Finn says Maguire's nerves are shot along with the rest of us. Let's see. Katie says Sir Alex wouldn't put up with Harry. Brep says my grandmother would play better than Maguire. She's 90, blind in one eye and 2 dodgy hips. Well, that's one of the big criticisms out of Maguire, that he doesn't scan. You know what I mean? Here's Anthony now down the right hand side. Comes back to Bruno with a strike. What a save! Oh, great save. It's still there. It's a free out. But a brilliant strike by Bruno. And a equally good save out of Navas. Ericsson does really well just to keep the ball going. And he gets it to Bruno, who plays it out wide to Anthony. And Anthony, as we know, is always looking to get in on his left. He goes back to Bruno. Bruno with a strike on the half volley, and it's a good save, and eventually Forest cleared their lines. Martin, thanks for the follow. Saj, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, guys. Watching all the way from Thailand, says Louise. Love your commentary. Appreciate it. Thanks a mil. Wouldn't mind being in Thailand myself. I've been there before. What a country. What a country. What happened to Sabitzer? Just got injured in the warm-up. So it's a corner to Nottingham Forest here. And they're putting some pressure in on De Gea here. There's 2 or 3 players in on top of him. Come on, what's the delay? Corner swung in now, goes to the back post. Oh, it's bobbling around. One of the players is looking for a handball there, and United not dealing with these set pieces overly convincing. They're not like... There's talks of it hitting Maguire's arm. Oh, Maguire, man, that's going to be given. That's going to be given. That's going to be given as a penalty. Maguire is just... All 3 of them are going for Maguire. Just, oh, man, that's going to be given. I have a feeling. Oh man. Oh, it hasn't been given. We're after getting away with one there. Big time. Jack having a hangover moment live in front of our eyes. I don't like giving too much stick to Maguire. He's just so bad. Bro, it wasn't a handball, says Blue Lion. First of all, I'm not your bro. And second of all, it clearly hit his hand. I think we got away with one. What's the score? So it's 0-0. 20 minutes gone, guys. Amy says, should have been a penalty. Complete graphic by NBC Sports in the USA. I mean, it clearly hit him in the arm. He threw his head out. I don't know. I think we've got away with one. I really do. Here's Sancho now. Back to Bruno. Delo and Bruno again. Cross into the box. Oh, it gets a small touch by Martial and it goes out for a goal kick on the far side. Oh, man. A little bit more on it. And it's a really difficult one for Martial to actually put on target. The angle is really, really narrow. Oh, Anthony needs to be getting in at that back post as well. Really does. Kazman, thanks for the gifts. Really appreciate it. Open goal. Nobody picks it up. Mitch says Ollie was far much better a manager than Ten Hag in my opinion. Mitch, you're talking through your hole and learn how to form sentences as well if you're going to be saying things like that. Solskjaer, a better manager than Ten Hag. You're away with the fairies, man. You're away with the fairies. Hassan is in, says, I love your channel, watching from South Africa. I appreciate it, my friend. Thanks for joining. You're more than welcome. Chris says, Sancho is making bad passes that are going to our players. Bring me Palestri. There we go. David, thanks for the gifts. Really appreciate it. Let's see. Craig says, having a Harry Kane would have read that cross for a tap in. Yeah. I mean, that's really what we need. We just need one of them, like a real number 9 that'll just sniff out goals. Just 6-yard box number 9. Hello from down the road in Waterford, says Demo. Wolf says Maguire and Anthony need to go. Oh, that's a bit harsh on Anthony now. It's a corner. I mean, Anthony has potential. Maguire doesn't. I think that's the big difference there. I wouldn't be in a huge rush to be getting rid of Anthony now. He hasn't even had a full season under his belt, and he has, what has he got? 8 goals? Is it 8? 8 or 9 goals and 5 or 6 assists. I mean, that's not a bad return. So yeah, just a ball around the corner. Maguire had to deal with it and put it out for a corner, and United haven't been dealing with these set pieces too well so far, so let's see what happens here. Ball swung in. Header! Oh my God, how did it not score? David De Gea is in no man's land. I think that, does that hit the post? United are getting away with it really here at set pieces, and if I were Nottingham Forest, I'd be just looking for set pieces now constantly. United just don't have any confidence under any of them corners. De Gea gets caught under, it goes to the back post. I think it hits the post. Here's Martial now. Nice little 1-2. Comes to Wan-Bissaka. Gets it to Eriksen. End line. Drills it across. Navas gets a save on it. And Forest will clear their lines. Eriksen doing really well on the ball. Bruno, little flick to Martial, who gets pulled down. No free. Forest come away with it. Graham says, how are you, pal? Normally watch your lives on TikTok. First time tuning in on YouTube. Appreciate it, Graham. Thanks for coming across to the YouTube channel. Yeah, and Forrest hit the post there from that corner. Crazy. Anyone else on YouTube or on TikTok, guys, if you want the full experience like Graham there, head over to the YouTube channel. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11, all on the screen. Link is on the homepage, or just search United Community Channel. Sam, thanks for the follow. Wolf, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, guys. It came off Maguire, says Anya. Yeah, it did. It did. Amy says it hit the post. Katie says Anthony in a new league, new country. Sometime it takes a season. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Not a Forest player who throws in the ball are like set plays. Dylan says, well, bud, did you have a few last night? I did. Can you tell? Oh, I did. Yeah, but it's been a bit of a... I mean, it's a kind of a... What do we got? 26 and a half minutes nearly. And there could easily have been 4 goals in this game. United could easily have had 2. Forest could easily have had 2. They probably should have had a penalty. Martial now, little slip ball to Delo, who's on the underlap, squares it, and United win a corner. Good attacking out of United. John, thanks for the follow. Parig, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, guys. Corner now. Bruno swings it in. Headed clear. But Delo will keep it. Back to Bruno, who's going to get another cross in. Back post is... Oh, it's a good header away, in fairness. Let's see. Kajus is here from TikTok. Appreciate it, my friend. Thanks for joining. Make sure you smash the like button, guys. Keep smashing the like button on TikTok as well. Hit the follow button if you're new to the channel. Closing in on 30,000 followers. Dennis, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. Keen, thanks for the follow. Let's see. Who else have we got? Jimmy, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Here's Anthony now. Wan-Bissaka. United win another corner. Jared says, oh, it's a goal kick. What? Jared says, in my opinion, we're attacking well, but defence we're all over the shop. Yeah, I think so. How is Maguire that bad at corner? Says Chris. Amy says Delo is outstanding right now. He's playing well. He's had a good opening half an hour or so here. Delo has. Sully is in. Maguire giving me heart palpitations once again. We may get used to it for the next few weeks. Tony Marshall is playing well. Says Aaron, yeah, he's not having a bad game in fairness to him. And Noah is in as well. Oh, God. So, yeah. Turn on. It's getting a bit chilly in here. I mean, it's interesting to see here. They're peppering balls down on top of Maguire all the time. And rightly so. He's on the yellow card and he's not having the best of games. As usual, but... Forest now coming down the right-hand side. Oh, strike! Goes wide. Is it a corner? Yeah, it's a corner, I think, for Forest. I think Ericsson gets it. I don't know if it does get a deflection, but it's a corner to Forest nonetheless. My God, they're surrounding David De Gea for this corner. There's 5 players in on top of him. Corner comes in again now. Goes onto the roof of the net. And you can see what Forest are trying to do. They're trying to put the ball in under the crossbar and really put pressure in on De Gea. But 0-0 so far, guys. 31 minutes gone. I mean, Martial does well. Here we go now. Martial is in 1-on-1. Score! Oh, what a save. Yes, Anthony! On the follow-up. Lovely. Get in there. That's absolutely what we needed. Brilliant, brilliant follow-up by Anthony. And all the people giving him stick in the comments. There we go. What's that? 9 goals this season? I mean, I would have taken that at the start of the season if you offered it to me. Anthony coming in for 100 million, 9 goals. from the Eredivisie. I'll take it. But it was a really well-worked goal. It was worked well down the left-hand side, but United initially lose the ball. It comes to Martial. He initially loses the ball, but he goes to win it back, and he does. And it falls to Bruno, and Martial, the second he wins it back, he's gone. And Bruno can find him. Martial with a left foot shot. Great save out of Navas. He can't do anything, and he just palms it out, and Anthony is taking a chance, and he's there at the back post to tap it in. 1-0 to United. Come on. Let's go. Lovely. Happy days. Happy days. And we said it, didn't we? I suppose in the build-up to this game, in the match preview that I done, I said that other players are going to have to step up to the mark now, that Rashford is out with goals and things like that. And it's great to see Anthony chipping in now with a goal. He certainly has enough opportunities to score, so I mean, if he can just improve his finishing and his conversion rate, he'll be a very good footballer for this club. So yeah, 1-0 to United, guys. 33 minutes gone. Anthony's a great player, says Noah. Bremp says, where are the Anthony knifers now? Finn says, lovely ball through by Bruno. It was. Ushin says, my diabetic Liverpool demon offspring has asked me to ask you to keep it down. You're affecting her blood glucose, apparently. I'm sorry. Here's Anthony now down the right, comes in on his left, switches the play to Martial. You know, you're keeping a nice bit of possession here now. Slip ball to Sancho to the end line. No one really in the box. He has to hold it up. Anthony giving him a hand. Forest eventually cleared their lines. Maguire and his big fat head by. When is Rashford due back, says Katie? I'm not sure, Katie, to be honest with you. What's your thoughts on Casemiro so far? I haven't seen an awful lot of him. That could be a good thing, though. You know what I mean? It means he's just going about his business. Here's Delon now, crossed into the box, is blocked, and it goes out for a corner. But yeah, I haven't seen a lot of Casemiro so far, so I mean, look, we're 1-0 up and clean sheet so far. So for a defensive midfielder, job done so far. Not job done, but good job so far. Ty says, I always have you on over the commentary. They drive me up the wall. Corner now to United. Ericsson swings it in. Great ball in and a great header away. Bruno now on the edge of the box. Just puts one back up there. Forest eventually cleared the lines though. Rashford's back for Spurs, says Craig. Okay, is Spurs next week, I think, is it? No, the week after. Wait now, Maguire. Maguire's after leaving a lad in a hape here. He puts his right arm out to block him off, and he's running it. He's playing a dangerous game here, Maguire. He's on a yellow card already. And what can we do? I mean, it's not like we can take him off. Sloppy pass back. Navas is going to have to clear his lines. All right. When is Varane back? I'm not too sure. Like, Ten Hag tends to not give too much away in terms of injuries and return dates and things like that. So, I mean, we do know that Martinez's season is over. Varane, I think, is it 3 weeks maybe they said about Varane maybe? Luke Shaw is still not back. Rashford is not back. Garnacho is not back. Sabitzer is now injured. He gets injured in the warm-up. He is sitting on the bench. So, let's hope it's not too serious. He's not a substitute, but he's sitting on the bench on the touchline. Great to see so many people in, guys. Keep smashing the like button. Hit the follow button if you're new to the channel. Daily Manchester United content. All of the watch-alongs throughout the season. Daniel, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Chris, thanks for the gifts. Appreciate it, man. Carlos is in. Good to see you, bud. Thanks for coming and joining again, as usual. Eriksen now trying a little chip ball into Martial. It's dealt with easily enough. But he does well to win it back. Eriksen. United are we're doing decent enough when we're in possession. Bruno now early cross into the box. Oh, Sancho, take a chance on it. They cleared their lines as they throw it to United down in the corner. Do you think we'll beat Sevilla in the next leg? Oh, it's going to be difficult. It really is. No Rashford, no Bruno, no Varane, no Martinez. It's going to be a difficult ask, but let's see what happens. Kazi, thanks for the gifts. Really appreciate it. Here's Bruno now on the right hand side. Gets it inside to Anthony. Goes to Eriksen. He switches it to Sancho. Gives the ball away. Sancho's not playing well. Yeah, Lindelof has to make the tackle. It's a throw. Do you think City have the league now? I think they're favourites. I mean, I don't know if there's any Arsenal fans watching, but they'd be disappointed with that result. I mean, that's 2 games in a row now. They're throwing away a 2-goal lead. So, but it's still all to play for. I mean, if City win their game in hand, they're still 1 point behind Arsenal, and it's still in Arsenal's hands. They go to the Etihad, and yeah. But I think City are probably going to be the favourites now. Would you drop Casemiro to centre half? Take off Maguire to bring in Fred? I don't know how comfortable Casemiro would be at playing centre back. If he is, then it's certainly an option. Chloe says, I thought Arsenal would just edge it, but now I'm not sure after West Ham. Noah says, Would you put Rashford up front or sign Harry Kane or someone else? No, we need to sign a striker. We need to sign a striker. Rashford is better off the left anyway. So yeah, go out and get a Harry Kane or a Osman or a player who's going to get you 20, 30 goals a season. Villa is going to give us a beating if we play like this. They are. Villa are doing well, in fairness to them. Unai Emery is a good manager. Oh, what a brilliant header there by Lindelof. And it's a free out. Good defending. I've always said it about Unai Emery. I thought he got a raw deal at Arsenal. I don't think he got the time he deserved. I mean, he's after winning the Europa League, I don't know how many times. He's a good manager. Adam says Casemiro played centre half against Burnley in December. He played decent. I remember that now that you say it. Don't sell Sancho, Chris. Swap deal for Kane. There you go. Brem says Brighton in the semi-final is really worrying me now. There's not going to be any easy games between now and the end of the season. There really isn't. Top 4 has to be priority though. You know what I mean? It really does. You know, especially with the lack of depth in the squad and the injuries that we have and all of that kind of stuff. I think that has to be the priority. Poor ball out of Bruno. Forest can break here. It's a poor pass. Oh, Delors! Jesus Christ! And the ball is ballooned over the bar. Oh, what a great chance for Forest there. And the pass is a poor one. The slip ball in. And Delors just has an easy first touch to clear his lines. But his first touch is really heavy. And it just falls into the path of the Forest striker. And he balloons it over the bar. You get lucky there. Really lucky. Lippy says, get Qatar in and we can get Mbappe. I don't want Mbappe, to be honest with you. I don't want him anywhere near Manchester United. While he is an extremely talented footballer, I don't think his attitude is that good. Pass for me. So it's 1-0, guys. We're just rolling up on 45 minutes. It's been an okay first half out United. We've had we should have scored maybe 2 or 3 goals on the chances, but on the flip side of it, Nottingham Forest could have easily scored a couple of goals as well. So 2 minutes of added time to go, guys. Here's Martial now. Gets it to Bruno in a bit of space. Keeps it going left to Eriksen. Delors. Back to Eriksen. Cross into the box. Header by Bruno. Oh no, it's a free header. Boys, come on. I mean, we've seen this midweek, didn't we? All of the chances not taking him. It's a free header. What? 9 yards out, 10 yards out, free header, and he just heads it wide. We've seen this midweek against Sevilla, you know, not taking our chances, and it comes back to bite us in the arse then later in the game. We really should be more than 1 goal up here. Here's Anthony now down the right-hand side. And it's half-time. Half-time, 1-0 to Manchester United. And, look, we'll take it. We'll take it. We will take it, but not an overly convincing first half, you would have to say. United could and should be more than 1 goal up. But, I mean, at the back, we haven't looked overly convincing either. Forest could easily have had a goal. I think they should have had a penalty. But, yeah, I think it's Tato time. What do you think? Yeah, Chris agrees. Tato time. Right, I'll go get him. Back in a second. Now, you look so unhappy. We're winning. I'm just hungover, Paul. I'm actually quite happy. Kevin, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. Let's see what people are saying here. Oshin says, Tato's taste even better when you're hungover. They do. They certainly do. Maybe people can relate to this. Is there something about Tato's in a pub? They just taste so much nicer. It's like Tato purposefully send the best packets to the bar, to the pub. You know what I mean? Jake says, slot Casemiro in a centre back and stick Weghorst into the middle. Potatoes and a beer solve that hangover. I couldn't even stomach a beer now, to be quite honest with you. Amy says, Brandon Williams, Mark Dorado, only 2 defenders on Manchester United's bench. Rebel says, Maguire causing me stress. Basket chaos first half from him. Has been. Finn says, the sourness of the beer makes them taste better. Maybe so. Maybe so. Although, I will say this. Potatoes wouldn't be my go-to in a pub. Bacon fries. It has to be bacon fries when you're in the pub. It just has to be. You know what I mean? Yeah. Bacon fries all the way. Marley says, where do you find those crisps? I'm not quite sure because they're in every store in Ireland, so I'm sure you can get them online. I think Chris bought them online as well. So Dean says, defence looking worrying, painful to watch. Why does Maguire look like he's running in mud so slow? Rebel says, bacon fries are the business, to be fair. Ocean says, always preferred scampi. Nah, they never liked them. Never liked the scampi fries, I have to say. Garrett says, Maguire needs to be subbed or we're going to lose. Gary says 100% bacon fries all the way. Mark says Sancho has to be sold. I don't think I don't think there'll be any. How do I say this? I don't think Ten Hag would. I don't think he would hesitate to sell Sancho. He's not Ten Hag signing. I want to listen to Right Keane here and see what he's saying. Yeah, they're just showing a replay of the game here. It was a really good, it was really well worked goal. Brilliant out of Martial to go and win it back, and then the second he wins it back, he changes direction. And a great ball by Bruno. Bruno again. Oh Jesus, them tails done nothing for me. Oshin says, not often I say this, but you, sir, are wrong. Keane is laughing at Maguire here. They're just showing replays of the handball. Yeah, they're just showing some of the Forest chances, and Forest have had some good chances. I mean, I think that that penalty shout. I think Forest are really unlucky not to get a penalty there. But Roy Keane hit the nail on the head. He said Maguire just probably needs that bit of luck, you know, because. Bruno's boss in this game, says James. He is, James. He's playing really well, in fairness to him. No one's having a bag of bacon fries. There we go. Forest got robbed, says James. Yeah, I think Forest fans would be disappointed with not having or not getting a penalty there. But you make your luck sometimes, don't you? Paul says, can someone tell me how United are odds-on favourite to get to the next round of the Europa League with the bookies? Too many injuries and the suspension. Yeah, I didn't realise they were odds-on, but it's going to be a really difficult game. It's going to be a really difficult game with all of the injuries we have. It really is. Barney, thanks for the follow. Weird Man, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, guys. How long are you doing the channel, says Mark? About a year. I think I started it last April. So yeah, it's been great. Really enjoy it. Peter, thanks for the follow. Musa, thanks for the follow. Piper, thanks for the follow. Juan Ozga, thanks for the follow, guys. Really appreciate it. Like I said, anybody watching on YouTube, if you do want the full experience, we're live. Or sorry, anybody on TikTok, if you want the full experience, we're live over on YouTube as well. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11, all on the screen. Link is on my homepage, or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. Go check it out. Hit the subscribe button, get into the chat, and get involved. Marley says, Sancho should have took the chances he was given. We would be 3-0 up. Rebel says, we got to be thankful Spurs and Newcastle drop as many points. We have our work cut out for us to make top 4 with all of the injuries that have hit us. I agree with you, absolutely. Where's the crisps, Jack? In my belly. Jake says, now I'm not saying we deserve to be odds-on favourites, but we're still a better team than Sevilla. Yeah, look, you would. United certainly have the. I mean, Sevilla basically done nothing on Thursday night. And somehow they came away with a draw. You know what I mean? 2 own goals. So maybe that's the reason. Thanks to everybody hitting the follow button, guys. Really appreciate it. Kieran Merrick is in. Good to see you, pal. Thoughts on handball with Maguire? I mean, I think we got really lucky, Kieran. I think we got really lucky. Maguire's just all over the place, really, isn't he? I mean, I think it's the fact, whatever about, say, the ball coming down and just hitting your arm, the fact that he throws his head at it and misses it with his head and hits his arm, I think we got really lucky there. Let's see. I've United to win for 150, bud. Are we looking good? Great work as always. Look, I think we are the better team, but the worry is that we haven't been taking our chances. And we know what happened on Thursday night when we didn't take our chances. You know what I mean? That's a weird ad. Size of his head too. How did he miss the header? I know, Sheen. I know, man. What's the score? So it's 1-0 to Manchester United, guys. Half time. They're showing an ad for The Last of Us. Anybody watch it? The Last of Us. What a show. I would recommend it to anybody. I think it's absolutely fantastic. The Last of Us. Brilliant show. We're the famous Man United and we're going to Wembley. Wembley! Jonathan Morley on YouTube says, my prediction is 4-3 to United. There we go. Dylan says, Maguire is pony. Oh my God, I always knew he was bad, but my days, yeah, he's just... I think it's time to... End of the season, time to go... Get a new centre back in, get, a Kim Min-jae or someone like that, and just... Yeah. And then you would hope then that, you can rotate in and out between, 3 or 4 good defenders. Like, I would keep Lindelof. I think he's a good footballer. He's not good enough to be the main striker or the main defender, but I'd be keeping him. He tends to be happy enough not to be starting every game as well, so... Where'd you get the bottle, Jack? I spotted it in a local store, Jake. I'd rather Kim Kardashian at this point than centre half. Yeah, to give us another reason to watch Man United, wouldn't it? Seeing Kim running around in a pair of shorts. Chloe says, score prediction. I went with a 3-1 score prediction before the game, so... But teams are coming back out on the pitch, guys. We're nearly ready to go with the second half. Like I said, anybody on TikTok, get over to the YouTube channel if you want the full experience. Scoreboard, timer, starting 11 on the screen. Link is on my homepage, or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. Head over there, hit subscribe, get into the chat and join in. I mean, Forest Forest are going to really have to go for this. I mean, on the back of some of the results, I mean, they've seen the likes of West Ham getting a result against Arsenal today, and they're in, what are they, in 18th at the moment, level on points with Everton. Yeah, I mean, you would expect Forest to really go for it here in this second half. Bruno, thanks for the follow. Miambo, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, guys. Maganga, thanks for the follow. Cooper, good to see you again. And we're up and running. We are up and running. No. Timer up and running as well. Let's see what people are saying here. Chris says we need to keep Lindelof and buy another centre-back. Varane may need to go to the bench. I think the option of resting players like Varane is vitally important. So you need to have other players coming to be able to come off the bench and do a good job. Ocean says if Maguire lasts the full 90 without a second yellow or getting subbed, he's a lucky boy. Jonathan says Forest are awful. MUFC says Arsenal bottle the league and Newcastle bottle top 4. I think you'll still get top 4 though. I do. I mean, on the back of Spurs losing, it would have been... No, not that I care as a United fan because we're in direct competition with you, but big opportunity for you to really secure top 4 with Spurs losing. Here's Forrest now down the right hand side. Oh, there's a huge shout for a handball there from Delo. He goes to block the cross and it bounces up and hit his arm. We'll have to have a look at it here again, but the referee waves it away instantly. And it's a huge call. Yeah, we're a bit sloppy in possession. United win it back though. Yeah, nice play by Martial.
Could have been killed.
Casemiro loses out. Good defending there by Lindelof. Thanks for everyone hitting the follow button. Dwight, User, Yoke, Banseal. I appreciate everyone hitting the follow button, guys. Keep up the good work, says Aibo. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, it would have been a really harsh handball. His hands are down by his side. It just pops up and hits him. Yeah, I think it would have been harsh. But in saying that, I mean, there's two big shouts now in this game for handballs in the box. And Forest have gotten neither of them. I think the first one should have been a penalty, but I think that would have been harsh. United do well to break the press there and win a throw. Good play by United. Keep smashing the like button for us, guys. Let's try to get to 20,000 likes on TikTok. If you have a second, tap the screen a few times. Hit the follow button if you're new. And like I said, if you want the full experience, we're live over on YouTube as well. Scoreboard, timer, starting 11, all of that good stuff on the screen. Link is on the homepage. Or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. Here's Eriksen now, a bit of space, gets it wide to Sancho. Comes in on his right foot, gets it to Bruno, back to Sancho, squares it on. Anthony will keep it at the back post. Nice bit of skill by Anthony and he wins a corner out of it. Good positive play by Sancho. It's what you want to see more out of him, running at defenders. Nice little 1-2 between him and Bruno, and he squares it across the 6-yard box, and there's no one there. Corner now. Bruno goes short with it to Anthony. Strike! Oh, it's not far away. You know exactly, when it comes to Anthony's left foot, you know what he's trying to do. He's trying to just curl one into that top corner. It's a good effort. Yeah, it's not far away. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. Where's our pint sticker? Oh shit, I forgot about it. I'll do it tomorrow. I'm not doing it today because I'm too hungover. So I'll do it. I promise. I'll do it. I'm gonna write it down so I'll remember it. Now. But United comfortable enough here. Casemiro now, nice little ball to Bruno. Good defending in the end. But yeah, it's nice play by Forest to get out, and they're away up the left-hand side here, and the ball is slipped in. Oh, he made an absolute plum of it, and it just rolls back into De Gea's hands. Good play by Forest up the left-hand side. He would have been probably... Yeah, he's offside. Yeah, he's way off. Here's Forrest coming again now through the middle. And they go wide with it. Cross into the box. Header! Oh, great opportunity. Who's that lad up front for them? He's dog shit, whoever he is. Awani. Are you going to be on again for the Chelsea-Madrid match? Watch a miracle, Chelsea win 3-0. No, I don't think so. I don't think so, Paul. The Low and Wan-Bissaka are like playing 3 positions right now. Jonathan says... Sancho now. Nice ball inside to Bruno. Oh, he tries to slip it in as well, blocked. Jonathan says we have Welbeck and Eriksson for backup. And we'll have Lamptey for Veltman. Yeah, there we go. Martin is in. Good to see you, Martin. Stevie says, put Donkey Maguire on. He scores own goals, says Stevie. He's playing already, man. Do you think Arsenal have bottled it, says Amy? I won't say that yet because, I mean, look, City have a game in hand and Arsenal will still be ahead of them. But I think City are going to win the league. I've said it from day one. I think City are going to win the league. I mean, City have a real opportunity to win a treble this season. Sorry, to win, not a treble, to win the treble. So, it is going to be funny if Arsenal don't win the league, just the reaction from the fan base. And look, majority of Arsenal fans are just decent, ordinary fans. But that kind of that kind of sub-cohort of just deluded Arsenal fans. It's going to be great to watch them just give out stink about him. They'll probably be shouting for Arteta to be sacked if they don't win the league. Who's your man of the match? I'll let you know at the end. Here's Anthony now. Gets it to Martial. Goes wide to Wan-Bissaka. Eriksen's on the overlap. Wan-Bissaka trying to square up a shot. Goes to Eriksen. Ball in goes all the way out the back. Sancho will keep it in. They're scanning his boots, Sancho. Pink. Scanning his boots. Bruno does really well. Great pressure and wins a corner out of it. Martin says United need more goals, kill it off. Yeah, absolutely. That's the worry, isn't it? And we've seen it midweek against Sevilla. We should have been 4 or 5-0 up at half time and we didn't take our chances and it came back to bite us. But a corner now to United. Bruno's going to swing it in. He goes short with it to Eriksen. And back to Bruno. Bruno with a strike! Oh my God, what a save by Navas. I think he tips it onto the crossbar, I think. Oh, it was such a well-worked corner. Absolute bullet of a strike. Here's Sancho, he's in now. Have a go, son, go on. Anthony. Ah, Jesus Christ, wide. That's a corner. Oh, what a save by Navas, you have to say. He tips it onto the crossbar. Bruno now. Again goes short to Eriksen. He's going to have a strike. Oh, there's a big shout for a handball. Cross back into the box. Navas is up. Punches away. Comes to Bruno. Just chips one to the back post. And it's another corner to United. It would have been... Could you imagine Man United getting a penalty for a handball now? But United applying the pressure here. Could do with a second goal now on the back of all of this pressure. Jesus, Eriksen has pink boots as well. Corner now swung in by Eriksen. Good header away. Oh, Anthony does really well to win it back. Comes in on his left foot. Looking for the strike. Oh, it's just wide. Good play by Anthony. Really good play. Does really well to win the initial ball back. And Eriksen is giving him an option out wide. But you know what he wants to do. He wants to get in on that left foot. And he's not far away. Keith, good to see him. Aston Villa crew in the building. Will Maguire leave after this season, says Becca? That's up to him. You would say, really, isn't it? If he wants to play regular first team football, he's not going to get it at United. I think he should go. I think he's one of a number of players we could genuinely get some money for, you know. Reinvest it then into buying someone new. Good tackle by Delors there. Really good tackle. Come on, Bruno. Up you get, man. Up you get. You got a good hard tackle put in on you. Nothing wrong with it. Ryan says Bruno and Anthony are outstanding this game. Yeah, Anthony has been good. Bruno's been brilliant as well. But we're just rolling up on the hour mark, guys. 1-0 to Manchester United. Should be more. Lovely little ball by Sancho. Gets to the Bruno on the edge of the box with a strike. Oh, what a save! Near post by Navas. It was nice, and I suppose United took their time, kind of just passing back and forth. And a nice little ball to Bruno, and it takes a deflection to strike. And Navas does well to get down and save at his near post. It's probably just going wide, but he couldn't take a chance at it. Corner now swung in. Navas punches away. He's having a good game, in fairness to him, the keeper. Eriksson on. Oh, I thought he was putting Lindelof in there. Good defending, though. Yeah, Wan-Bissaka does really well. It's a throw to Forest. Let's see what people are saying here. Chris says we may have to make Jack get a Navas haircut. No, thank you. No comment. John says Sancho always seems to take one extra unnecessary touch. I know, that's the best way to describe it, really, isn't it? Kind of slows the play down too much for my liking. Amy says Eriksson playing excellent with last minute going on as a starter. Yeah, he is. Jonathan says Maguire is your best signing. Alright, whatever. Katie says we do everything right apart from score. Well, we have scored. In your opinion, if we win this and against Spurs, is top 4 ours? You would think so. Here's Forest coming now. We still have to win this game first. Easy enough by De Gea. Will we sign Sabitzer or Weghorst, says Martin. I'd like to see Sabitzer signed. I'm not really too pushed about Weghorst, to be honest. If we do give him a 1-year deal to be a third choice striker, then okay, but I don't really see it happening. Yeah, Bruno does well to win a free there on the edge of the box in a good position here. Forest going to make a couple of changes, it looks like. But United in a good position here now with this free kick. It's Bruno stepping over it. Oh, a little quick ball. Eriksson is in. Oh, save, header. 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait now. What's the ref giving? Oh, it's offside. Good little kind of... It reminds you of the goal that Martial scored the time against City. Yeah, it is offside. But Navas having to work hard. Ugh. Oshin says, if Veghorst goes back and stays at Burnley, he's going to score against United next year. Yeah, you could see it happening, couldn't you? You definitely could see it happening. Terraman says, I hope Maguire leaves, but he'll come back against us and score a header. Aaron says, I'd like to see Anthony on set pieces. There we go. Do you think we should sign Lautaro Martinez? Sure, a lot of teams would like to sign him. He's a good player, but I don't think United are going to be in for him. Maybe they will be. I don't know, but all of the reports are suggesting Harry Kane or Victor Osimhen. Free kick now to Forest. Little ball chipped in. It goes out for a goal kick. But great to see so many people in, guys. Keep smashing the like button for us. If you're new, hit the follow button. Anybody on TikTok, if you want the full experience, we're live over on YouTube. Scoreboard, timer, starting 11 on the screen. Link is on the homepage, or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. Head over there, hit subscribe. Forest coming down the left hand side, cross into the box, great ball. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping by De Gea. You want to see more of that out of him, just coming off his line big and strong. And he gets Sancho way up the left hand side here. Referee, come on. Free kick to United. It's going to be Bruno to swing in the free kick here. Good position now. It's easy enough. It's cleared easily enough. United need to be careful here. Yeah, they do well. Well done, Wan-Bissaka and Eriksen. Eriksen's having a good game as well, in fairness to him. Oh, and Bruno gives away a... Oh, he gets lucky. Gets lucky. United keep possession. Can see Maguire going back to Leicester if they stay up. But yeah. I mean... It's his level, really, isn't it? You'd have to say. Low block. Not many balls being put in behind you. I think that's why he does so well with England. England don't play a high line either. Oh, Navas. It's a good play by Forest, in fairness to them. They come out nicely with it, but the game has just gone into a bit of a lull the last few minutes. United are playing a dangerous game here, 1-0 up. We know what happened midweek, don't we, when we were 2 goals up and throwing it away, so... Greeky says, offer Maguire to Spurs for Kane. If that deal could be pulled off, swapping Maguire for Kane, it would be the greatest piece of business anyone has ever done. Here's Delo now coming down the left hand side. Bit of space to go into. Here's the low now. Yeah, he gives it away. Oh, here's the big man. Veghorst is coming on. Anthony now cuts inside. Casemiro now cross into the box. Great ball. Martial! Oh, how did you miss it? Oh, huge chance. He has a free header on the 6-yard box. I'm telling you one thing. If we don't go on and win this game, these chances are you have to be scoring there. You have to be scoring, Martial. You really do. He's up early. Free header. Doesn't even hit the target. Hits it wide. You have to be scoring. And that's going to be the last bit of action for him today. Veghorst is on. Martial is off. I don't know if I'm a fan of this change, to be honest with you. Martial off. Veghorst on. So what have we got? 71 and a half minutes gone. 1-0 to United. Let's hope Veghorst can score, but you know, history has told us that he doesn't score an awful lot. So, and when you're in a game, you're trying to get a second goal. Forest coming up the right-hand side here. Oh, cross into the box, goes all the way past the far post, and it's a corner. Forest are going to go at this. They're going to have a go here. Corner now to Forest. Ball swung in. Oh, it's a really good corner at the near post, but it's a goal kick. Let's have a look at it here again. Oh, I mean, he nearly scores directly from the corner, and Felipe is 2 yards out to head it, and he just heads it over the bar. It's a huge chance for Forest. Huge chance. We really need a second goal here to put this game to rest. Here's Anthony now. Cuts on his right. Strike! Oh, where's the second man? Oh, no. It's a great save out of Navas, and he just palms it out into the middle of the box, and no one is there just for the tap in. Oh, man. Navas is having some game. So he is. Yeah, I mean, I think Anthony didn't even go for a shot there. It looked more of a cross than anything else, and Navas does really well to palm it out, but there's just no United player following it up. Long throw now by Forest. Bruno heads it away. "15 minutes to go, guys. A lot of work to be done yet." Nice ball out with Bruno. He's having a really good game, Bruno, in fairness. Weghorst eventually comes to Anthony on the right. Gives it away. Yeah, United just trying to control the pace of the game. Kind of slowing the game down as much as they can. Obviously, they know that another goal would be helpful. Here's Anthony now. Trying to get onto his left. Lovely slip ball. Delo's in! Oh, yeah! Delo gets the goal. Where did he come from? United get the goal. 2-0. You have to think that is game, set and match now. Brilliant, brilliant goal. Anthony, what a pass out of him. What a pass out of him. And Delo just makes this run from nowhere. The ball is coming down the right-hand side. And Anthony is cutting, and Weghorst makes a really smart run off. And he creates a little bit of space. And you can see that Anthony is just trying to shape up for a shot himself. And then out of nowhere, Delo just comes steamrolling in. In he comes. Lovely little ball by Anthony. Delo takes a first touch and he buries it. 2-0 to United. Game over. Yeah, Delo just makes a brilliant run past his man. Brilliant, brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. Good positive run by Anthony and a lovely little slip ball. Brilliant, brilliant out of Anthony. I have to say, really good. Really good. Anthony's been really good today. He has, and he gets a lot of stick. And he gets a lot of stick off United fans as well. He's been good today. Vil says, never been to England yet, support United. I've been to Old Trafford 5 times this season, you dickhead. So yeah. But yeah, 2-0 United. Happy days. 3 points you would hope in the bag. Anthony, another ball in. Oh, it's good defending in fairness, but Fred is coming on. And he's coming on for Christian Eriksen. So Fred is on for Eriksen. Eriksen has been phenomenal today. He's been brilliant. He really has. Really, really has, I have to say. So Fred is on for Eriksen. You think he'll stay top 4 with all the injuries? I would hope so. I would hope so. I mean, Spurs doing a Spurs on it, and Newcastle dropping points. So you would hope, look, I mean, we'll go into 3rd on the back of this win. So 3 points ahead of Newcastle. So look, it's in our hands. It's in our hands. But United have controlled the game really well today, I have to say. It's probably what I've been most impressed about. Again, you do worry that we're not taking chances, you know, but we're certainly creating them. We really are. We're creating great opportunities, and you would think that, you know, next year, if we can get that world-class number 9 in, whoever it may be, we'll start converting a lot more of these chances, you know. Chris says, Jack, you need some Supermax to get rid of the hangover. Don't you worry, Chris. I'll be getting a Supermax later on. So I will. I will be getting a Supermax later. Chicken sandwich meal. No. I'm going to get a Mighty Mac meal. Large. And I'm going to get 3 chicken tenders with a garlic mayonnaise dip and a burger sauce dip. Oh, it's going to be lovely. It's going to be lovely. So yeah, 2-0 to United, guys. Just under 10 minutes to go. Here's Sancho now at the end line. Goes back to Fred. Little chip to the back post. No one there. What's your ideal order? Ideal Supermax order on a good day, says Adam. I just said it, yeah. So, Mighty Mac meal. And I do love the chicken sandwich meal. Yeah, it's the chicken out of Supermax is just so bloody good. It's unbelievable. So, yeah, Mighty Mac meal, some chicken tenders, chips, and a Fanta. Curry sauce dip for those tenders, says Oshin. Is the curry dip out of Supermax cold or warm? Because, you know, sometimes, like, the curry out of McDonald's is just like cold curry sauce. It's fucking disgusting. I do love a good curry sauce, though. I'm a fan of the Irish curry sauce for chips, says Chris. Yeah, I mean, chip shop curry sauce is just the best. You know what I mean? Chicken breast sandwich. Yeah, that's the one I'm on about, Adam. Yeah, chicken breast sandwich meal. It's unreal. Guppy says, always fresh, never frozen. Supermax. Tasty and tempting food at Supermax. Warm curry sauce. Well, that's, yeah, maybe I'll go curry sauce tonight and mix it up a bit. Free kick now tonight is going to be Bruno. Strike! Oh! Wide of the post. Chris says, McDonald's in Ireland has curry sauce. Why do you not have curry sauce in the US? In McDonald's? And it's cold. It's you're not missing out on much, to be honest. Never a dull moment on the United Community Channel. Other fast food is available. Can somebody say just eat? Here's Bruno now, gets into the box. Cross is blocked. That's it. Just let him have it there, Bruno. No problem. Run down the clock. Oh, late challenge there, referee on Wan-Bissaka. He's back to his feet, thankfully. We can't fucking have any more injuries. It's hangover talk. It certainly is. Katie says KFC gravy. Yeah, KFC gravy is good. I do like... I'm not mad on KFC, but I do like a boneless banquet every now and again. And a large 99 to finish it off, says Kazman. Absolutely. I missed most of the game, but we played well, says Liam. Yeah, we've played well. We have, Liam. Yeah, absolutely. Did you watch Air Force One fly over your house the other day, or not bothered? Not bothered. Not bothered. I don't know if it flew directly over where I live or not, but wouldn't be too pushed, to be honest. Good old Joe Biden, bye. It's funny. It's funny. He said he was saying that he was trying to congratulate Ireland on beating the All Blacks, and he said by accident beating the Black and Tans. Oh, I like him. I have to say it. He's funny, by. Forest are stretched here now. They're pushing men forward. And United have an opportunity to counter-attack. Bruno slips it out to Sancho on the left. Comes in on his right. And a strike is over the bar. Man. I keep saying that an album, Party with Pints, would be a #1 bestseller. Gold disc guaranteed. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now that's what I call pints. Thoughts on João Felix or Paulo Dybala? I don't really. João Felix has great potential. He hasn't really shown it though. Jesse Lingard is going to come on here for the last few minutes for Forest. Villa for top 4, says Michael. I don't know if they'd make it, but I mean, anywhere in Europe, if they get into any of the European spots, it would be a great season for them. Veghorst. Let's see. I have a feeling he done that on purpose in his speech, says Sully. Maybe so. Chris says I could go for a black and tan. I was never a fan of a black and tan. For anyone who doesn't know what a black and tan is, well, I don't know if it's the same in the US as it is here, Chris, but a black and tan here is half Smithwick's, so half ale and half Guinness. And I used to hate. There's one. I worked in bars for about 7 years, and there was one lad that used to order it all the time. This old man used to order it. It's just it just takes forever to pour. Yeah, and I don't really want to be talking about it anymore because I am hungover, and yeah. Great to see so many people in, guys. Keep smashing the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the follow button. Daily Manchester United content, all of the watch-alongs throughout the season as well. So make sure you're smashing that follow button. Really appreciate all the support. CR7, thanks for the follow. Beck, thanks for the follow. Daniel, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, guys. Let's see. Craig says, Lingard reported 250 grand a week to sit in the bench. Madness. It is madness. Absolute madness. So it is. Tom, thanks for the follow. BFLO, appreciate it. Half Guinness, half harp. Ugh. Jesus Christ. Okay, he says, quick show, United ladies win the other day. Yeah, they had a good win the other day. They did. Fairness. Snake bites are a big thing in England. We had a load of builders in from England where I worked. Handy order for the day. Messy night. There you go. Snake bite. Look, I'm hungover. Let's end this drinking thought now before I get sick on camera. But yeah, United seeing out this game here now. It's going to be 3 points United with just, what do we got? Just over 3 minutes to go here. Darren, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Roos, thanks for the follow. It's a corner to United here. Here's the low into the box again. Now pulls it back. Anthony. Oh, it hits Wan-Bissaka. And he has a little wry smile about it. He's trying to one of them curling shots, Anthony, again. And he's unlucky now because it's just Wan-Bissaka is just running across him and it just hits him. It's unlucky. Appreciate everyone hitting the follow button, guys. Much appreciated. Make sure you join the Discord group as well. To keep up to date with everything that we're doing. We've got a Discord group, we've got a Snapchat, we've got Twitter, we've got Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all of that stuff. Make sure you're following us everywhere to keep up to date with everything. Wait, now what's going on here? Yeah. Nah. It's silly out of Egghorst, in fairness to him. He kind of throws an arm out, but it's not he gets a yellow card for it, but nothing more. So yeah, closing in on 94 minutes, guys. We'll do our player ratings after this as well, so make sure you stick around. We'll do our man of the match as well. Yeah, ever since the second goal, really, the game is over, really, isn't it? And United have been coasting, so it's been a good professional performance by United, you have to say. Some good performances by individual players. We'll get into that in the match rating, in the player ratings as well. But there's the final whistle, guys. Manchester United 2, Nottingham Forest 0, and a good professional win. Job done. 3 points in the bag. Up to third in the Premier League table. So can't complain at all now. Really can't. Let's see what people are saying. GA Tackle says Aaron. Oshin says, been a bit of a slog, hasn't it? It has, but look, it's one of them kind of games that you just want to, just go there, pick up 3 points, and just get out of there, and that's what United have done. Good professional performance, get the job done, and move on. Happy days. Let's get into player ratings, guys, and we'll do our man of the match as well. Let's have a look here and see. And we're going to be, Chris, legend, as usual. We're going to be giving away a free membership to the channel. We'll actually do that now. So anybody who is watching on TikTok, if you want to be in with a chance of getting a free membership to the YouTube channel, make sure you get over there now and hit the subscribe button. We'll do that giveaway now. And then we'll get into the player ratings. So, let's do that now. We'll give away a free membership. So anybody on TikTok, last chance to get over to the YouTube channel. Link is on the homepage. Hit the subscribe button and you'll be in with a chance of winning a free membership to the YouTube channel. Let's get in and do that now. Let me see. Here we go. Switch account. David says, so happy I bought a Phil Jones jersey back in 2012. That's why I don't put any names on the back of my jerseys, because you just don't know what way players are going to turn out. You really don't. Right, let's give away the membership, guys. Free membership to the YouTube channel. Thanks to Chris. Let's see now. Last chance for anybody on TikTok to get over to YouTube. Link is on the homepage. Hit the subscribe button and you'll be in with a chance of winning. There we go. And there we go. Gifted 1 membership. Let's see who gets it. Adam. Welcome to the Members Club, Adam. You can thank Chris, legend as usual. But we've got a new member, guys. Welcome, Adam. There you go. Happy days. Happy days. Much appreciate the support as usual, Chris. Much appreciate. Right, let's get into the player ratings, guys. And of course, let me know your player ratings in the chat as we go as well. So yeah, let's jump right into it. Look, it was a good professional performance out of United, I have to say. If we start with De Gea, look, clean sheet. Did he make a couple of good? He made 1 or 2 good saves, and I thought he was brave off of his line more than anything, which was what I was most impressed with about De Gea. Came off his line a couple of times, punching balls, came out to claim a few. So I thought he was good, clean sheet, happy days. De Gea's getting a 7 for me. But let me know yours in the chat, guys, as we're talking about him. And we'll just do them in order here. So Linda, and anybody as well, guys, on TikTok, we've got it all up on the screen over in YouTube. If you want to go over there and check it out, link is on the homepage. We've got all the players on the screen. Lindelof is next then. Again, look, you can't have anything really bad to say about the defence as a whole. Clean sheet, job done, 3 points on the board. So look, nothing spectacular out Lindelof. He gets a good solid 6. Maguire is next. I mean, if you're giving I don't think he played as well as Lindelof. He had a shaky first half. He was better in the second half, but he certainly had a shaky first half. Getting booked early as well is never good. So, I mean, if Lindelof gets it, do you know what? I'm going to change Lindelof. I can't. Undo, I can. I'm going to change Lindelof to a 7, and I'm going to give Maguire a 6, because I don't think he was terrible. He was kind of terrible, wasn't he? Right. Maguire's getting a 5, and Lindelof's getting a 6. He's just dodgy, isn't he? He just he just exudes fucking nervousness in the team. So he does, and it spreads, and you can see it. So, but look, we're going to have to get used to it. He's going to be in for the foreseeable. He really is. So yeah, Bruno. I thought Bruno was absolutely fantastic today. I really did. His work rate was brilliant. He was up. He was back. He was involved in goals. He gets. I think I seem to be saying this every week. Bruno Fernandes gets a lot of unnecessary stick from the United fan base, and I like him. I think he's fundamental to the way Ten Hag wants to play, and he's a vital part of this team. He really is. He gets an 8 from me. I thought he was brilliant. He gave away 1 or 2 little balls. He could have nearly been a 9, but he gave away 1 or 2 little sloppy balls. Martial gets a 6. I thought he'd done okay. Didn't do anything wrong. He's still working his way back to full fitness by the looks of it, because obviously Ten Hag substituted him, I think, after 70 minutes. And I love his link-up play. I have to say. He drops out deep an awful lot, gets on the ball, looks to get involved, and on a number of occasions started some of our attacks really well. But strikers are based on goals, really, aren't they? But he gets a solid 6. Eriksen, I thought Eriksen was fantastic as well today. He's going to get an 8 from me. You know, to be called upon on such short notice with Sabitzer getting injured in the warm-up, I thought Eriksen, just didn't miss a beat. Really didn't miss a beat. And he's only back from injury as well. So, fantastic performance out of Eriksen. Casemiro gets a 6. Just a standard performance out of him. Nothing spectacular. He hasn't been as good since he came back than he was before he left. So he's getting back up to speed. Now it's only been 2 games, of course, but he didn't do anything wrong, but I think he was a bit sloppy in possession once or twice as well. But he'll get a standard 6 for me. Delot, you have to give Delot a 7. He gets a goal, and I thought he played really well down that left-hand side, given the fact that it's not his natural position. I think he had a really good game, I have to say, and I think it's a hard one with Delot, because there's talks of either him or Wan-Bissaka going in the summer, and it's probably going to be Wan-Bissaka, even though I thought he played really well today as well. But Delot gets a goal for a full-back, gets a 7, happy days. Anthony, what did he have? A goal and an assist today, I think, was it? I thought he was fantastic today. I really did. I'm going to give him an 8 as well. I thought he was brilliant. Look, we know the shortcomings that Anthony has. His finishing needs to improve. He needs to develop a couple of more, I won't say tricks, but some new options in just cutting in on his left and having a shot into the far corner. Because the more he does that, the easier it'll be to read. But I thought he was really good today. He looks the threat every time he gets on the ball, which I'm really pleased about. And again, he gets a lot of unnecessary criticism, probably just for the way he plays the game more than anything. And he's a kind of person that I'd say opposition fans would just love to hate, but I love him. I think he's brilliant. I think that's 9 goals now for the season, is it? And I think he's got 5 or 6 assists as well now. He had an assist for the second goal. So, from a player coming from the Eredivisie, just take the 100 million price tag away for a minute. You're bringing in a winger from the Eredivisie into the Premier League, and he's getting 9 goals and 6 assists, and the season, and we still have 8 games left. It's not a bad return. Sancho will get a 6 for me. I didn't think he was poor. I didn't think he was great. He should have scored in the first half. He just still seems to be a player lacking in confidence. I don't know much more what Ten Hag can really do for him, other than just support him. How much time is he going to get? That remains to be seen. But he he hasn't turned out to be the player we thought we were getting. Let's put it that way. So yeah, 6. Wan-Bissaka 6. I thought he was decent down the right hand side. His defending was good. Didn't do anything wrong, and a clean sheet, so he'll get a 6. Fred wasn't really on the field for too long, so he'll get a 6 as well. And Weghorst, he'll get a 6 as well. Ten Hag then, I thought he got the starting lineup right. So lineup, 7. Tactics, I thought his tactics were good as well. I liked how we overcrowded their midfield by putting our fullbacks were tucking into midfield when we were attacking, and it overloaded their midfield, and it gave us a platform to kick on. So I thought it was good. Subs were a 6, nothing spectacular about it, and baldness is a 10. So there we go. So my man of the match, guys, I'm going to have to give it to Bruno Fernandes. He was phenomenal. He really was, and I think he deserves it. His all round game and his contribution to what United are trying to do, and he's involved in so many of the build up play and all of that kind of stuff. I thought he was phenomenal today. I really did, and I'm delighted for him because, like I said, he does get some unnecessary stick. Both from opposition fans and from United fans. So I'm happy with the performances he's putting in. Let's see what some of the people are saying here. Chris has his player ratings in. De Gea 6, Maguire 5, Lindelof 7, Wan-Bissaka 6.5, Delors 7.5, Casemiro 6, Bruno 7.5, Eriksen 7, Anthony 8, Martial 6.5, Sancho 5.5, Fred 6 and Weghorst 5. There we go. Bruno was savage again, says John. Martial holds the ball well, says Chris. Finn says Anthony looked like a baller today. Solid all-round game. Yep. His right boot needs to develop though. Yep, I agree with that as well. Chris says maybe we keep Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Delors, sell Sancho and buy Dumfries or Frimpong and use Delors out on the wing. I don't think so. I think Ten Hag will sell one of them. I really do. Let's see. Terraman says people forget how young Anthony is too. Absolutely. Costly business this winning games, Chris says Finn. When Wednesday members chat, we're going to do the members chat on Wednesday, guys. So for anybody who isn't an official member of the YouTube channel, the link is in the description. We bring members on screen and we have a chat about United and all of this kind of stuff. So if you want to become an official member, check out the options. The link is in the description. We'll be doing the members only chat on Wednesday, obviously, because we usually do it on Thursday, but obviously because we're playing Europa League Thursday night, we're going to do it Wednesday this week. So yeah, happy days. Look, 3 points on the board. United move up into third place. Let's have a quick look at the table here, and we'll see. So United move up into third, 3 points ahead of Newcastle with the same amount of games played, and we go 6 points ahead of Spurs with a game in hand on them. So really big 3 points today. Happy days. Really happy with the performance and the scoreline. So yeah, really good. Happy days, guys. Look, I appreciate everybody watching. Welcome to Adam, the new member of the channel. Welcome to the members club. Anybody else watching on YouTube or TikTok, hit the follow button on TikTok and hit the subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. Leave a thumbs up. Really appreciate all the support as always, guys. We're going to be back for a podcast tomorrow night. I'm almost certain Ricey's around for a podcast tomorrow, so we'll get that done. And then we'll have the members only chat on Wednesday. Watch along on Thursday for the Europa League. And we'll be back with the morning news show on YouTube tomorrow morning from 10 a.m. as well. So make sure you're subscribing to the YouTube channel. But I appreciate it, guys. Thanks to everyone for watching. 3 points in the bag. Moving up the table. Job done. Happy days.